How's it going, guys? My name is Dave Pallets. I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make this whiteboard right here so you guys can take pictures of clothing and you guys can sell clothing online. Super easy to make. I'm going to show you guys everything step by step. Let's get into it.
I get that cash and I flip it, yeah. I get that cash and I flip it, yeah.
So this L-shaped desk was in this office already. It's super helpful for me because I can just lay this piece of wood on here. But I'm gonna link down below everything that's in the video, but I have this, it's like a stand for the whiteboard. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here and that works as well. It's a pretty heavy duty one. So that's an option if you don't have an L-shaped desk or a desk, so you guys can actually use this. So this is an example of a jacket and it's designed to just flip it around and then you guys can take pictures of it super easily. And what I like to do is stack a bunch of clothing on this side and have my box of clothing over here so I can just fill it up and it's a super easy process. Close over here, take a picture and put it away in the bags. All right, guys, we're actually gonna go to Lowe's right now, but you guys can go to the Home Depot or any hardware store that you guys have in your area, wherever you guys are in the world. Go to a hardware store and we're gonna look for some wood. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so we found this piece of wood right here and I like it. It's 4 foot by 8 foot, but it's a little too big. So we're gonna go 4 feet by 6 feet and we're gonna ask the people to cut it. You guys can go to any hardware store, wherever you guys are at. You guys can look around and see all the wood that they have here. Like, it's literally insane. There's so much to pick from. So any kind of plywood, not too thick, not too heavy, something somewhat sturdy. This one isn't too heavy and you know, it's pretty sturdy, so it's gonna hold up for many years to come. You guys can pick your poison. Don't get the same exact one I get. It doesn't have to be. Just any kind of plywood works. Alrighty, guys, so I think these are 5 feet. I'm not exactly sure, which is perfect because ours is 4. So we can overlap a little bit. I like this one right here, it's white. We were at Hobby Lobby here in California. I don't know what kind of material stores are around you, but look for like a material store where they have cloth or silk where you can buy by the yard. I'm gonna buy 7 feet, so 3.5 yards. I don't know exactly the math, but something like that, or maybe 3 yards by however long this is. So I'm gonna ask someone to cut it for me. All right, guys, and also you guys don't have to do it exactly how I'm doing. I'm doing white because I like white. There are all these kinds of different patterns that you guys can go with. You guys can go with gray or black or brown or something custom to however you want your store to be. You guys can play with it and not be exactly how I'm saying, but you guys can just pick your own fabric and we're gonna show you guys how to put it on.
You know what? No, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Have a nice day.
Alrighty, guys, so we are back at the warehouse and I have this table right here. It's a little foldable table. I cleaned this as much as I possibly could so there's no dirt if the cloth touches it, because I want the cloth to be nice and clean. We're gonna lay this flat on here and then we're gonna add the cloth that we bought at the craft store. Alrighty, guys, so I set it down and right here I'm gonna just spray it down and make sure it's fully clean, and I'm gonna make sure it's fully dry. So I got a clean microfiber. And then I'm gonna get another one that's completely dry and just make sure it is spotless before I add the cloth to it. Alrighty, guys, it is all cleaned up. Now we're gonna lay the cloth on top and now it is time to staple it up. I have this staple right here that I got on Amazon. It is linked down below. Every single thing I ever have used on this channel is linked down below. My lights, my shipping supplies, my tape, anything you guys can think of, my cleaning supplies, my microfibers, it is all linked down below at the top of the description if you guys want to pick something up. Here, guys, we got a pretty thick one, and it is 5 foot by 3 yards. So it's a little bit more than the 7 feet that I wanted. So it should be good. It's gonna overlap nicely. Alrighty, guys, so now that I have it right here, basically all I'm gonna do is make sure it is all evened out on each side. That's about, you know, 2.5, 3 inches right there. And it is equal on this side as well. So we're nice and centered on it. If you mess up, no biggie, you can take out a staple or just even it out, you know. As long as this is nice and flat, that's all that matters. I'm gonna start getting this nice and flat right now, all the way around. And then right now we're gonna tighten this up and start stapling. All right, guys, we're gonna yank it and start stapling now. Alrighty, that's the first one. I'm gonna just add a couple all the way around, kind of separate it, and then I'm gonna add more in between just to kind of get the shape first. And now we're gonna do it on this side as well. Just kind of pull it a little bit, you know, get it nice and evened out. First do the sides, and then we're gonna do the top, you know? So, all right guys, I'm gonna yank this, get this one going now. All right guys, so we stapled the whole sides. It was folded for a day, so there's some bends, but over time, you know, it goes away. And now we're gonna do the top. What I'm gonna do, guys, is just staple it right here where it's necessary. I'm gonna let this overhang. So maybe you don't need 3 yards. I got 3 yards, 2.5 will do just fine, you know? But I don't mind getting extra, you know, it wasn't that much more. But I'm gonna just make sure it's like up to here stapled. All this right here, and then on the other side, that should be good. These corners right here, guys, I wanna bend it. I want it to be a nice clean bend. Make sure you staple all the way up to here, so then it can be a nice clean bend like that.
Staples.
It does not have to be absolutely perfect, you know, but just do the best job you can, guys. It's gonna look good. Like if there's a little crease or something, you're not gonna be able to tell. Alrighty guys, so this is a side-by-side comparison of the new one and the old one. This one was 4 foot by 4 foot, so pretty small. And this one is 6 foot by 4 feet. But it doesn't fit on there. Stay tuned in this channel, guys. I'm actually gonna remodel this whole entire thing. And that's why I lagged on making this video, because I didn't have this ready, but so many people were asking for this video. But it is super simple. Now, the last thing is this hook right here, which I have them down below. It's like $4 for like, I don't know, like 20 of them or something like that, or 10 of them. Not exactly sure, but it's down there. You basically can just screw that right in there. It's a little screw. I have a size 38 by 34 jean, pair of jeans right here, pair of Carhartts that I'm gonna use to test out the length I wanna use, just to kind of know. So, you know, probably right there is good. If I get a massive jean, you know, that's size 36 in length, you know, that should be good. So right there is good. Gives me more than enough space. On this one, this jean right here, I had the hook right here and it wouldn't, you know, reach. So it had to be like up here, and then we barely even have room. So that was kind of annoying. But now with this one, we could put the hook up here, and then it's good to go. Let me show you guys how to do that right now. So to put the little hole in there, the wood might be a little too strong for you just to twist it in there. So I got this little tiny drill bit. I'm just gonna make a tiny pre-hole, and then that should be good enough for it to go in there. I already had the hole right there. You wanna make sure it's a smaller size than what the hook is, so that it leaves room for it to, you know, hang on to the wood itself. All right, guys, so there it is. I think that's a perfect size for me. You guys can maybe go 4 foot by 5 foot. See what's the biggest kind of piece of clothing that you get. I know sometimes I get some really big jeans, so this is gonna be a lot more comfortable. And like I said, I'm remodeling this whole office. I'm gonna record it for YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all that. So make sure you guys follow. All this is gonna look a lot different here. And this is the new board I'm gonna use. Look at that. Super sturdy, ready to be used. So you guys can make money online, sell your clothes online. You guys have a jacket, I have this ruler right here that you guys can take a picture, and it gets the top to bottom measurement and the pit to pit and the jean and the inseam and all that. If you guys are interested in this right here, guys, the listing ruler is available down below. Every single thing that I showed in this video is available down below, guys. This is on my website, this is my product. The other things are from Amazon. So the drill bit, the drill, measuring tape, shipping supplies, the staple gun, literally everything that you guys can imagine is down below. You guys are probably gonna be buying this stuff anyway, so if you guys can support me, I would really appreciate that. All right, guys, one more thing, so you guys make sure that this is super sturdy and it lasts a long time, so it doesn't slip, you know, because it is a big piece of wood. What if you hit it and it falls down? You guys can add some kind of wood, some kind of 2x4, and then drill it down below, and it will never move, you know. Right now, I wouldn't do that because I'm gonna probably not even have this anymore, and I'm not gonna set it on here. This is probably one of my most requested videos to show across all my social media, guys, so I really appreciate all the support, and I'm making this video just for you guys because I wasn't even ready to do this. So if you guys could drop a thumbs up, comment, or consider subscribing, I really appreciate it. Catch you guys later.